Right folks, so this is day 10 I believe. I took a break yesterday, day 9. I went to see Plitvic lakes and waterfalls, and that was a fantastic little respite, though it wasn't much of a respite because I ended up hiking about 5 hours, but it was all good. And now I'm heading towards Bosnia. I'm not staying in Bosnia. I've got a couple of pit stops just to see certain things en route, and only en route, even though if I had more time I'd wander into the bigger cities and show you more beautiful sights. But alas, the journey is long and we have to continue. So yeah, that's the plan. But I won't be staying the night in Bosnia. I'll be going on to Montenegro, and I've got a little hotel on a lake there, a national park lake. I think it's called Skadar Lake. So that'll be nice, you know, it'll be nice to rest. The journey is actually 9.5 hours long, but that doesn't include the time stopping at pit stops. So I reckon it'll probably breach about 11 hours. So I've left at just after 7 in the morning. Wow, that's a lot of trucks. Are they parked up or are they waiting to go? I'm not sure, but let's see if I can overtake them safely, of course. I think they're all going towards the motorway, but I could be wrong. I, however, am not. Oh, no, they're waiting to go on. So I think I'm crossing over to Bosnia, so I'll have to show my passport. And let's see what happens. So folks, to the right of me is National Park Una, and it's basically Bosnia's version of Plitvic Park. It has beautiful cascades and waterfalls. There is a temptation to go in, but time is not on my side, and I often book the hotel that I'm staying at the night before, so the challenge is to get there. Otherwise you'd stop willy-nilly and you never get anywhere, or you get places but it takes a long time. So I'm not sure what to do now. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry on, but I'm just saying I'm not sure what to do. Right, so we have conifers. Brown conifers. It's not autumn yet, is it? No. So folks, let me just let you know what's happening. I'm riding and it's a long journey. I'm so tired, but I need to carry on. At least till 1 o'clock and then take a break. It's only 9:40. I set off at just after 7, so I've been doing over 2.5 hours, and I've got to do another at least 3 hours 35 minutes before I can have a proper break. These are the issues of long distance riding. Sometimes your body says, no, stop, please, I beg, I beseech you, but the mind tells it, shut up, carry on. So folks, I had to stop. Back is aching, bum is just, I can't even tell you what's happening there. And then I saw this place and I thought, well, it's an excuse to take a picture of a lake. So folks, I've made contact with Christian. He's a German on a Tiger, a Triumph Tiger, and he believes, and I'm sure he's right in his own mind, that it's far better than a BMW GS. So who am I to argue with him? He's riding really well. I can't remember, it's either an 800 or a 900. He did tell me. And he hasn't booked a hotel yet, and I told him that I'm going to Montenegro, which is another 344 kilometers according to TomTom. I think it's slightly more actually, but because I've got a couple of pit stops. And he said, you know, maybe he'll go there. It seems like a long way, so he might just stop after 200 more kilometers. So today's journey was close to 600 kilometers in total, and I haven't even done half. And it's already coming up to midday, 11:40. So folks, my first pit stop. It's a long journey and I'm ever so fatigued. I wish I hadn't booked the hotel, but I have, and I've got to head to Montenegro. Otherwise you just keep stopping, and because I had a day off yesterday, it's kind of caught up. But anyway, let's talk about this. This is a necropolis. I'll give the name of the place in a short while, but it's just, there's tombs here that date back centuries and centuries, and it's a UNESCO site, and anything that's UNESCO related always interests me, because if they have thought it important, then it must be important. Wiser men sit at UNESCO than sit at my table, including myself. So this is what it looks like, and I'll try to take it from a bird's eye vantage point in a second. Just look at those old ruins. It's an old town in Stolik in Bosnia, and it sits in front of this wonderful lake. There's this cascade and this old little bridge that sits in front of those ruins at the top. Let me get a closer pic of those. So it's not Litvika, but it's still pretty impressive, and they have a nice little eatery here, so you can enjoy the waterfalls. But no, those waterfalls were worth the little pit stop. I wish I could jump in, but I can't, and I shan't. Anyway, I just met some chaps from Switzerland. I think they're part of the Swiss Army, and they were just asking me where I'm going, where I've come from, and they were blessing me for a safe journey. Very appreciative of that. Sheep to the left of me, fields to the right, and straight ahead, a lovely mountain range. So guys, I stopped here because it looks as though it's like I don't know, it's lots of little islands. I'm not sure if the waters receded and created these islands, but from the foliage it looks as though they've been here for a while. So let's just have a closer look. It's quite a nice phenomena, I think. Don't you think?
Finally, a long day is over, and thank you for your company. Take care everyone, and remember, don't forget to smile.